So let's talk about it. We have 401ks, Roth IRAs, you have HSAs, let's see what else we have, IULs. There are so many different ways that you can set up a retirement account for yourself to plan for your future. But the ones that I am most familiar with are 401ks, Roth IRAs, and IULs because, well, I don't have a 401k, but I have a Roth, oh my God, I cannot talk, but y'all know we don't start the videos over. But I have a Roth IRA and a IUL. So right now we are going to talk about a 401k. So the most simplistic form of a 401k is when you go work somewhere, usually like a state job. Like if you work at the prison, well, that's more federal, but anyways, you get the point. So say for instance, you work at the federal prison, you get benefits, like you get insurance, So with a 401k, that is very traditional. Your parents, grandparents probably heavily believed in it. So what it is they take money out of your check every 2 weeks, every month, whatever the case is, they put into a savings fund. It builds a little bit of interest, nothing extremely crazy, and then you get taxed based on the rate when you reach the retirement age. Now, to me, the only time you really benefit from having a 401k is if you find a job and you get a dollar for dollar match. So say for instance, once you retire, if you put like $50,000 in your retirement account, they're going to match that $50,000 as long as you stay with that company now, and you'll end up having like $100,000 instead of $50,000 because of the dollar for dollar match. Now a Roth IRA, which was one of my favorites, but now I put all my money into my IUL account. We'll get there. So let's just talk about a Roth IRA and what it is. So a Roth IRA is really good if you don't know exactly what you want to do, but you know for a fact that you do want to save some money for your future and build a little bit of interest off of. Well, I want to say a little bit because you get more than a 401k. So anyways, the way that a Roth IRA works, when I very first started my Roth IRA, it was like $6,000 a year is what you could put in it, but they increased it to $6,500 now. This is a very powerful retirement account, and this is why the government only allows you to put in $6,500 because the money is pre-taxed already. So pretty much when you get ready to pull your money out, if you pull it out by the time it matures, like your maturity age, when you retire, there are no fees. But if you pull it out before then, of course, you're going to have to pay fees. But anyways, like I said, you can put up to $6,500 in the $6,500 in a year. And then this is how you're going to make a lot of money off of your Roth IRA. Now, you can't just say for instance, if you did put money in there, so if you did decide to just put money in there, that's cool, but this is how you're going to get the bang for your buck, as they would say. You have to buy stocks or mutual funds, things of that nature. Let that interest roll over. All the interest that you make off the stocks in a mutual fund is pretty much kind of like a stock, but we'll go into that later. But pretty much you buy things with your money that you put inside of that Roth IRA, which creates more money. And then that's how you have the possibility for this account to turn into like $1 million account. But if you don't know a lot about stocks, your safest bet is going to just be to put your money into like a mutual fund until you learn more about stocks, and then you can go from there. So I still have my Roth IRA, but about a year ago, I got introduced to whole life insurance because I was already doing my research, and I found out that it's not just a whole life insurance policy, it's a IUL, which is still a form of a whole life insurance policy, something that you want to have. And the reason being is because you have a death benefit, a life benefit. If you get sick or chronically ill, you have money that you can access. And the difference between a whole life / IUL and term life is like me. So I bought a policy when I was 21 years old. By the time I turned 41, nothing is going to happen to me. But anyways, you have to pass away for somebody else to be able to use your money. And that don't sound like a good deal to me. Like, why do I have to pass away for someone else to be able to get benefits to my money? So with a IUL, whole life insurance policy, like I said, you have a living benefit, a death benefit, and a chronically benefits. And the thing is, whoever you decide to go with. I went through National Life Group. They can adjust it to how you want it. But the beautiful thing about this is, once again, you can use this as another retirement fund. Get awesome compound interest. Even if you get 2% to 7%, that is way better than just holding your money into the bank. And the best part about it is you can borrow this money from yourself. And if you pay it back, you pay it back. If you don't, you don't. Because guess what? If you don't pay it back, they're just going to take the money from your insurance policy. So say, for instance, I like to use small numbers because I'm not the best at math. But anyways, I like to use small numbers to get the point across. So say, for instance, you put $100 in your whole entire policy. We're going to say this is back in like 1930s when $100 was worth a bunch of money. So you put $100 in and you use $20, which means you had $80 left. So you never paid the $20 back, so that means that you still had $80. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the $20 and take it out of your death benefit. So then you will still be left with money. Your family will still be left with money. However you set your policy up will still be left with money. So pretty much you didn't really lose anything. If you have more information about the IUL, if that catches your interest, I will leave my email in the comments and you can reach out to me. We can set something up so you can speak to my broker, whatever you want to do. So that's pretty much like just the gist of retirement accounts. In the next videos, we're going to be going over their brokerages. Why do I say brokerage? Brokerage. Oh my God, I cannot say that freaking word right for nothing. But we're going to be going over the different type of brokers. And y'all stay tuned. Once again, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you learned anything, comment below. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.